Hey guys, I'm Rogan, and this is my rant. We believe in the diversity of thought on this channel. Alright, so getting right into the topic today. And you know what to do if you like content like this. Financial topics, unscripted rants, you know the deal by now. Alright, let's get into it. So, what I'm going to be talking about today is one of my favorite things to talk about. You guys know precious metals. Oh, yeah, that's right. Today I'm going to be talking about the different ways that you can acquire precious metals, and I'm talking about the physical. I ain't talking about the paper silver. I'm talking about the physical. You know, if you want to put it in a safety deposit box, if you want to have a safe, if you want to have multiple paint cans in your room, or whatever, like however you want to storage unit, whatever you want to do, that's up to you. That will depend on where you live. So different ways to acquire it. You can go to eBay. You can look at sellers' reputations in terms of selling different types of precious metals. Look at the shipping because the shipping can sometimes be a little high. But make sure you're buying it's like reputable and that type of stuff. But eBay is not something that I typically use, but it's definitely an option because it can be fun. Because it can be fun bidding on something like a numismatic that's worth more than spot. It's a collector coin, or even just like right now silver's about $24 and like 25 cents an ounce for the time of me recording this video. So it's gone down in price a little bit, but I'm sure the premiums are still pretty high. So it might be fun to like bid on things. And then when you look at now the next thing is online precious metal dealers like JM, SD Bullion, APMEX, and though these websites, they have pretty good prices. They're pretty reliable. They're very reputable. They get things to you in a timely manner, but not recently because the supply squeeze has been going on with precious metals, where the quantities that these dealers have is really low, and it's taking longer to get your precious metals. So recently, I've been using one of the other sources, so I'll get into that. But the cool thing about these websites is that you can click notify me for when something becomes available. You can buy junk silver. You can junk silver is constitutional silver, 90% silver, whatever you want to call it, pre 1964, and you can get coins, rounds, bars, whatever you name it. You name it, and it's a good resource, and you can get some cool stuff. And very, very reputable. One of my favorite of the three is SD Bullion. I definitely recommend it. Maybe I'll put a link to SD Bullion down in the description below. And while you're down there near the comments, tell me what you think about this video. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Tell me what you think in the comments down below. All right. So I have really good experience with SD Bullion. Very good customer service, very good emailing, updating me when it's coming. Like everything is what they say it is. Really good. But I have used JM and APMEX as well. I used APMEX. No. I used JM Bullion for some gold a while back. So still all good places. All right. So looking at some other sources, jewelers. Like if you go to a jeweler, like there's this jeweler in my local mall. I've bought silver bars from them one time, and it was a little too high over spot than I thought. I don't know the reliability when it comes to jewelers, but it's a good resource. You might find some silver bars there. I have found silver bars there before. Don't often do that, but yeah. But my favorite thing to do is go to coin shops, like any coin shop, and really develop like a good rapport and relationship with the person who owns the coin shop. Like my local coin shop that I go to, like the guy who runs it, B. I'm using the letter, so I don't want to disclose the name. But we've built a really good relationship, and he gives me good prices. I'm kind of a regular when it comes to that type of thing. We shoot the shit. We update each other like what's going on in our lives, and we talk about metals. We talk about the economy. We talk about politics. So it's fun to do that, and it's not a super busy store, so I sometimes I'm there for like 2 or 3 hours just talking to them. Buying some silver, getting some gold, some old banknotes. It's really fun. And sometimes, you go to a coin store and they won't give you a good price, but sometimes they will. So you kind of have to negotiate a little bit when it comes to that thing. and completely understandable prices of silver now. And something I don't have a lot of experience in is um, pawn shops. But I'll get to that in a second. But when it comes to shipping costs for these online retailers, you have to order a certain amount of silver or gold to get free shipping. But if you go to a coin shop, yeah, you're spending money on gas to get there, but there's no shipping costs, and you get it like that, depending on the availability and the inventory of the coin shop. So they could have no silver, but you could get there and they could have some maple leafs, some silver quarters, some 10-ounce bars. They could have varieties of different things, but you won't have to pay the shipping. Like, you could just, oh, well, I feel like buying 2 maple leafs a week, or like, oh, I just feel like getting some silver quarters, once a month. Whatever you want to do, you don't have to pay that shipping if you want to buy smaller quantities. So there's that. But then pawn shops, I don't really have a lot of experience, but that still is a good resource, depending on who you talk to. I'm Rick Harrison, and this is my pawn shop. But, no, that show's funny, and I watched a YouTube poop recently about it. It was really funny. So let's see. Yeah, so one thing I want to add to the end of this video is kind of know your strategy. Like, are you going to be holding these assets for a long term, like 1 to 20 years? Are you someone like me who wants to supplement their retirement with them and use them as an emergency fund, or like an insurance policy in case the dollar gets really devalued, like it is continuing to be devalued as we speak? Or are you looking to hold it for a little while and then try to? Are you a quick flipper? I'm not an expert when it comes to these different resources to get your precious metals and then quick flip them. Maybe eBay, maybe a coin shop. I'm not positive. I'm not an expert on the quick flipping side of things. But I do want to hold these metals for a long time, supplement my retirement. I think it'd be a great idea. And that's just what I'm doing. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial professional or an expert. This is just what I'm just sharing what I'm doing, what's working for me. You got to know what works best for you. And yeah, that's about it. If you liked the video, I want you to hit that like button. Yeah, and if you didn't like the video, if you didn't like my face or my topic about metals or my shirt, just remember to smash that dislike button. It gives me a chance to improve, make better content, make more content, and then just get better overall with what I'm doing. If you want to see more crazy videos from this crazy guy, hit that subscribe button. It's free. And that bell notification right down there. It might work, it might not, but you might get notified. All right, guys, have a great rest of the day. I'll see you next time.